Hey, welcome to Lunch with Lee. And today we're talking about chimney leaks. It's summer, it's raining, sometimes, not others. But it's a story of a customer we just dealt with and we just got the problem solved. But this whole story starts in 2017. So over 5 years ago. And it started off with a leak, and it was a fairly severe leak because when we got there, they had the walls open and they were doing mold remediation on their house because of the chimney leak. And I was the one who originally went out, and it was obvious from our point of view. There were four things that could potentially leak, and they needed to fix these four things. But they had a contractor, a friend, somebody told them that it was only the first two. They didn't need the other two. So it's their house. We'll fix that. We warranty what we do, but we couldn't warranty the whole leak because we believed it was leaking in four different spots. But it's their house. We fixed the two spots that they said that they wanted fixed, and they were positive it would fix it. So we did that. And then in 2020, they called us again, and they're having mold remediation again for the same reason the chimney's leaking. So they called us out and told us, hey, your part failed. So we came out, we looked at it, we tested our parts. Our part did not fail at all. And they decided to do the third of the four things. And they told us that last time you fixed this, we used to have leaks everywhere, and now it's leaking in one little spot. So once again, we said, hey, do the last two. That's what you need to do. And they said, it's not necessary. We just had a roofer redo the flashing. We don't need to do the flashing. I said, okay. And we did just the third part. We called, followed up. They said, hey, it's not leaking almost at all anymore. We don't see any leaks at all. And then recently they called us back. They were doing mold remediation for the third time. And they were positive that something we did was wrong. And when we did a water leak test, the flashing that they had redone by a roofer was leaking. And we put water on the flashing, and in the attic, the customer and our employee are there, and we can watch water flowing in. So every time we're fixing a leak, but most of the time with chimneys, it's not one leak. It's multiple things. And yes, you can fix the most severe one, and sometimes you don't see it anymore, but there are usually lots of little leaks like a sieve. So the moral of this story is, if you fix things completely correctly the first time, yes, it costs more money, but long-term, it saves you. It really does. Maintain correctly, fix correctly, fix the whole problems, not part of the problems. If there's four leaks, don't fix the two biggest ones. Fix them all. And you'll be happier long-term. Think long-term repairs. Don't think short. Strategic versus tactical. Let's make sure we fix the actual problem, long-term things, instead of just treating symptoms. Let's fix problems. So that's it for today. If you like it, please share it. Make a comment. If you don't agree with me, make a comment. I'm good with that too. So we really appreciate it, and we will see you again next week.